The mind could be your best friend or your worst enemy. You have to learn to harness that shit. It's not what happens to somebody, it's what they do as a result of it. All right. Welcome to the spiritual world, bro.
Wow.
Look at this. So this is Bud Orion I was telling you about, one of my great mentors on this
Good to see you.
journey.
Yeah, Brian.
Pleasure. Now, John, to me, is like a modern-day warrior. He's on the frickin' battlefield, you know what I'm saying? And his weapon is music and lyrics. You know, he realizes, and what our journey has been together is that there's a underlying divine spiritual principle in life that most people aren't in touch with. We want to have permanent happiness, but we're trying to do it in this temporary vehicle. So that's a dichotomy. There's frustration. That's an oxymoron. Wealth, fame, chasing women, chasing men. These things will never really satisfy the heart.
And when it's not satisfied, then we think this drug, this intoxication, this person, we're looking for stuff outside of ourselves.
We're right here, probably in the highest concentration in the pursuit of material things
This
in
is
the world.
the king
New
of
York
Maya.
City.
This city
Right.
is the king of Maya.
So,
What is Maya?
Maya means illusion, that which is not. Unless one clears the mirror of the mind, the material world will always frustrate you.
This place is 2 blocks away from where I used to live, Avenue A in Houston. And I'm running around, going after more, going after more, going after more.
It's not about bank accounts. It's not about how good we look, the material body, because without this falls apart. You gotta have this and you gotta have this. If we don't ever confront ourselves and turn our consciousness and energy inward to really search and cleanse, that's what this process is about. And that's why I brought you here today. It wasn't to like convert you to this or anything. Your path may be different than this, but it's all the same knowledge that's being put out there. And to the degree you surrender to it, to that degree, you beat down your demons. So how do I do it every single day? Because I'd be out there choking people on the streets if I didn't chant. Trust me.
I have direct experience of that.
Trust me. So when you mix the training, the philosophy, the meditation, the yoga, it's all meant to improve our consciousness. And that's what A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada came from India, and he came to this neighborhood, to that tree, and just sat out there and started chanting.
Came to the
with $7
Rowdy side.
$7 in a case of books, nothing else. This is great.
So we bow down to offer respects. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Gaura Premanandi Hare Krishna Ma Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swami.
After 2 years of crack, cocaine, and pills, and alcohol, when I went into the temple, I said, if you don't let me stay here, I'm gonna be dead. And they let me move in. And I saw the pictures. I just uncontrollably started sobbing. It was like a magnet. I was like, wow, this is like, these are windows to the spiritual world. I took what Prabhupada was teaching and I put it in the street vernacular, and everybody took to it. Cro-Mag's first album, Major Quarrel. That album would not exist
Come
without...
from the Vedas?
Dude, the whole album.
You know, what we really need in this world is more artists that are putting out uplifting messages to the world. That's what's needed. You're doing it through this television, this London Real show. You're reaching a lot of people, you know. And, you know, you had that calling, man.
I mean, I don't even know how I got here as far as that whole journey, you know. I just was, it's almost like I didn't know each step was getting me closer to, you know, to putting these messages out. And now that I think about it, even this black hole I fell into 2 blocks away from here, I think it is part of the journey, you know. I had to go that low to realize that that wasn't important to me. I'd almost die here. And then to start London Real when it wasn't a business, there was nothing, everyone was like, what's wrong with you? All my banker buddies laughing at me in London and like, what the fuck are you doing, you know? And then it's just like, and then it's just slowly trying to get these messages out to people, which ultimately is what is this all about.
You know, all this comes back to the fundamental question, what is the meaning of human life? What is the meaning of human life?
Just ask somebody that. What's life? What is life about? And see what they say. What is the human life about? What is the purpose of life? See what, if they don't have an answer, which most people don't, or it's a really dumb one, then that tells you something right there about where we're heading as a society. That's why everybody's so unhappy. Nobody sit down and talk philosophy. Talk about something with some substance to it. Not just all this idle chatter that's out there and all this stuff that's meant to dumb people down.